on anyway?
I'm letting on Pebble Muncher.
Yeah, you just want to change the subject.
No, I don't. Hello.
Hello there, scurvy dogs. How be ye tonight?
Okay,
Don't you side me, Claire. Hello, Vincent.
Okay, what do you have to say about
Vincent, I have a tale to tell ye. I have a tale to tell ye from my travels round the oceans.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready? Are you ready, Vincent, for me tale? It was a dark and stormy day. The waves, they lapped up at me boat. My crew were running round like crazed plague rats trying to keep the boat afloat. We were on our way to John Vance's Troontuger Bay. We were going to drop off a shipment of hormone replacements for John's girlfriend. We were sailing along. The ship was rocking back and forth. I'd never seen such a gusty storm in all my life. The crates were sliding all over the deck, all over the poop deck. You know about the poop deck, don't you, Vincent? They were sliding all over the place. One of them crashed off into the ocean. There was HRT all over the ocean. There was fish nibbling on the HRT. I'm going, oh no, John's girlfriend's going to grow a beard. What are we going to do? So I sat down in my captain's chair in my log, in my cabin. And I opened my big book, and I was reading through my book of advice. And I seen that you tried to fuck your cousin, Vincent. What's that about?
Well, yes, I tried once, and then one tried with me, but the opportunity wasn't an opportune moment, so it never happened.
Were these male cousins?
Yes.
You tried to fuck your male cousin. Well, I'm speechless. Why did you want to fuck your cousin, Vincent? Is there not enough men in the ocean out there for you?
Well, it's just kind of like a fetish.
I see. You've been looking at too many porn websites.
Yeah, well, it helps. No, excuse me. I looked for those porn websites before I ever even saw them, so you can't blame porn for me being into incest. I mean,
why are you into incest, Vincent? What? That's unheard of, unnatural.
Well, what does it matter if they're both gay? But anyway, actually, I have very deep. Okay, there's incest that's just like a fetish, but then there's also incest in that it as a social and genetic building tool, like what it does for society and using.
Well, you ain't going to be contributing to society in the gene pool, so that doesn't really matter. But where do you draw the line, Vincent? Would you fuck a brother, a father, a son? Where does it end?
Nowhere. I mean, it doesn't really end anywhere. But
so you'd fuck your own dad, Vincent? What the? I'm not hearing a no there, Vincent.
Well, the answer is, I mean, of course, I mean, not that I want to, but
But you would if you had a few rums down in your belly, is what you're saying.
No.
If you had a couple of Captain Morgans, one too many, and the moonlight was lighting up your house, and you saw your father's penis reflecting the moonlight while he lay naked on the bed, you wouldn't say no, is what you're saying.
Anyway, the point is that there's something bigger going on there than just a fetish. I mean, on a religious level, I think it's sacred, and on a social level, I think it has its place in building society.
Wait, on a religious level, you think that incest is sacred?
Yes.
What?
Yes, I do.
Is there no limits to your degeneracy, Vincent Bruno?
To be fair to Vincent, incest is mentioned in the Old Testament.
Oh, would you fuck your cousin Claire?
Lot, no, no,
Actually,
no, 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 no.
actually,
Lot
you
and
know,
his daughters, and
actually, no,
also
Claire,
Noah
you
by
should,
Ham.
Claire, you should know this, that never in the Old Testament are cousins banned from marrying each other. Nowhere.
Well,
Yeah,
the concerns of sandy people from 2,000 years ago are not modern day. Claire, would you fuck your
and
cousin?
also
You're not
the
saying no,
European
Claire.
royal families, the European royal families perpetuated themselves through cousin marriage.
Yes,
So,
that worked out great for the Hamburg, didn't it?
well, the
Worked out
Christendom
great
is
for those.
all but over. But anyway, most
Claire,
people
would you fuck
probably
your
don't
cousin?
want to marry their first cousin.
But would you, Claire? Would you have sexual relations with your cousin?
No, I don't fancy them.
No.
Surprise, surprise.
So you're not into incest, like Vincent here.
I think Vincent is more into it as a theory because he talks about breeding and eugenics and
I think Vincent's a horny degenerate, Claire.
pedigree
That's the
dogs
end of it.
and how pedigree dogs require a bit of incest in order to preserve their characteristics.
Are you saying Vincent's a pedigree dog right now, Claire?
I think he sounds a bit like a mongrel to me, but I think he understands that.
Why are we talking about dogs? The man wants to fuck his cousin, Claire.
Requires
this is ridiculous.
The practice of incest in order to retain the characteristics
Claire.
of a particular breed.
Claire, he wants to fuck his cousin. Why are you talking about dogs?
No, Bill, because you don't actually know. What she's saying is that I have a bigger agenda than just like, ooh, have.
You're just a horny degenerate, Vincent. Don't try tell me you have an agenda.
Remove him now, Vincent. He's just disrupting.
Oh, can you? Is this because I know you want to fuck your cousin as well, Claire?
I don't fancy them.
No, but you would if the moonlit was lighting up the right way.
No.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What about your brother?
I'm not interested in having sex with anybody. Sorry to disappoint.
Well, I think you do want to have sex with Stephen J. James, don't you?
No.
I think that's very obvious.
I can't think of anyone I want to have sex with.
If you're going to annoy Claire, then you can't be on here. But
what? Why else would I be here, Vincent?
Thank you, Vincent.
Well, what do you have to add? And if you're just we're trying to say that the topic of incest is a serious conversation on my stream, and
I don't know, Vincent. I just wanted to tell a wacky story and talk about John Vance's tranny girlfriend and tell the world you wanted to fuck.
He hasn't even met her. They're not even in the same country.
It doesn't matter, Claire.
Is probably doing his usual trick. Well, he is doing his usual trick of taking an extreme position in order to attract attention. You've
never seen a Hormaxer stream, have you, Claire? The man's very persuasive.
About what?
Fucking trannies.
Is that what he does?
Yes, he's a greasy Jewish tranny fucker named Hormaxer. The clue's in his name.
Okay, so let him do it and destroy his own life. But I don't.
Well, yeah, I'm very for John Vance having a tranny girlfriend. I think it's hilarious.
So are you saying that John Vance has fallen under the spell of Hormaxer? Is that what you're saying?
I actually think it's a lot sadder than that, Claire. I think John Vance found a girl who called him daddy on Telegram, and then it turned out to be a man, but he had nothing else, so he just decided that now he fucks trannies. Because it's better than nothing.
Well, I know many people are mentally ill, so let's not mock the afflicted too much.
The trannies make better girlfriends. They just do. I mean, come on. I mean, how could you?
No, that's only if you're autistic.
You never had a girlfriend or a tranny girlfriend, Vincent.
The girls were nasty to him. They weren't nice to him. They treated him like shit. And then in came the tran who's like, I love you, daddy. I love you, daddy. Just fuck me. And, that he fell in love.
What, after a week? He fell in love after a week, Vincent?
Yeah, because the tranny was a better girlfriend than the girls are.
He's never had a girlfriend.
Well, there's a reason for that, because girls are bitches.
Because he's very autistic and small and bald and fat. and gross.
Well, I didn't. Okay, his girlfriend.
Would you fucking Vincent? Would you have sex with the John Vance?
Well, it's so weird that you bring that up because before his transformation, no, but like if since he's gotten this tranny girlfriend, he's really, really, really different. And like, I mean, I could go for his personality now. I mean, I could just be like, someone's personality can overcome their
It's
looks.
because he hates women, isn't it? Just like you. You both hate women, and now he's gay, so you can hate women together.
Well, I don't hate women.
Well, you do want them exterminated off the face of the planet, Vincent. That's pretty radical.
That's only because they're inadvertently a problem, not by their own. They don't really mean to be a problem. It's not like they're evil. They just are a problem. It's not like.
Yeah, so you don't like women, and John Vance despises women so much he'd rather fuck a man. You know? You're like two peas in a pod now. A very rainbow-colored pod.
Well, I don't know what happened to him. I mean, he's totally changed.
Well, did you have it on your bingo card, Vincent, that Islamist extremist arrested for terrorism would end up having a tranny girlfriend by the end of the year?
Say it again?
Did you have on your bingo card for 2023 John Vance, former Nazi turned Islamic terrorist, would end up with a tranny girlfriend by the end of 2023?
No, I would never be surprised about that. If anyone's going to get a tranny girlfriend, it's going to be someone on your side of the spectrum of things.
My side of the spectrum? Autistic? Are you calling me autistic, Vincent?
I'm just calling you kind of like, you people don't like to be called anything. You don't like to be defined, but alt-right or whatever you want to call John.
Vincent, I'm a pirate. Politics is gay.
Anyway, I don't know.
You can kick him off now.
Oh, can you, Claire? Thank you for your permission, Claire. Claire, do you hate me because I said you were autistic? Is that what it is? Is that why we can't get along, Claire?
You're a bore. I want to talk about serious things with Vincent now.
Oh, or like what? Give us a serious topic, Claire. Give us a serious topic.
Can join us because he made a comment in the chat.
Ulrich, okay, I'll post a thing for Ulrich, and we'll see if Ulrich comes on. If Ulrich comes on, if Pebble Beer doesn't behave.
Give us a serious topic, Claire.
Well, secular Quranism. I mean, before you arrived, Pebble.
Why do you want to talk about secular Quranism every day, day in, day out, non-stop? And you say I'm a bore?
Ulrich,
you're a one-page book.
Ulrich, I posted the StreamYard.
So, I mean, obviously, this is a subject much on my mind, and I should push my advantage because people really haven't got an alternative, and they're getting quite angry. And I feel over the Christmas season that there's a lot of give. People are thinking about it harder.
You think people are thinking about secular
things are getting worse? Yeah, they're thinking about it harder. They're talking.
Nobody knows what it is, Claire. You're delusional. I don't want to burst your bubble, but nobody other than you and 10 people know about it.
Actually, more people know about it than you think.
Nobody cares. It's a boring topic. Nobody wants to be reading the Quran in England. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen.
Well, perhaps the ruling classes who are in a position to implement secular Quranism would. And I have the constitutional tools at hand to help them.
There's not a single Englishman who wants to be a secular Quranist, Claire.
There was somebody called Alex Woodrow, and he kind of popped up today on Facebook to tell me that he wanted to write an essay about his idea of the perfect system. So I think, I mean, he did say he was a secular Quranist, but now, I mean, presumably he's not a secular Quranist. But I suggested that he read my book and then write why he doesn't think it could work. So I think that's actually helpful for me, anyway. I mean, why can't you take anything seriously? Why don't you think white people need a religion? Are you a white supremacist?
No.
So why don't you think white people need a religion? Everybody else thinks they need a religion.